Hey YouTube, it's Tams, the Wicked Witch. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I've literally just finished filming my Witchcraft on a Budget 5-minute witchy tips, and that was using bay leaves in your magics. Now, this is the same, but we are doing a slightly darker subject with it, and I wanted to film it separate. So we're using bay leaves to remove unwanted curses, the evil eye, maybe kind of negative things that have been thrown at you by somebody. Just for instance, an ex-lover who is still hassling you and it's causing you problems. Maybe somebody's cursed you because you've done something to them, or they think you've done something to them, or they're just a dreadful, nasty person. And this happens in life, you know. And I have had this before, and it was quite a long process to remove it. And then I had it happen again on a kind of smaller scale. And this person was a magic practitioner. They weren't a witch, but they were a practitioner of magic. So there was a cult, there wasn't a occult vibe to it. And I used bay leaves. So I'm going to show you how to remove a curse, negative, horrible thoughts, evil eye, whatever you want to call it, nasty intentions that have been put upon you and are causing you grief in your life. And you can use that with a dried bay leaf. As I said in the last video, supermarket box of bay leaves about £1.60 in the UK. If you've got your own bay leaf tree, you could dry your own leaves. I keep mine in a jar. This is just washed up from the kitchen. Obviously make sure you sage all your jars before you put things in them, to remove any you know, to cleanse the jar before you're putting in your herbs for your magic and your spell work. So you would take your bay leaf and you would take a marker pen and you would write the person's name on the flatter side. They've got like a rougher side and a flatter side. Write on the flatter side just the person's name. You don't need a photo, anything like that. And then you sit and you visualize. So visualizing meaning you're holding, you know, you can close your eyes, you can stare at the name, you're in your head, you're visualizing the situation that you've got. So whether it's an ex-lover, it's somebody's cursed you because you got a job over them or something like that. You've had the evil eye put on you, whatever the situation is, and you visualize. And then you would light a black candle. I use black candles for anything like this. That's my personal humble opinion. You would, if you wish to use something different, you could, but I would use a black candle, and I would hold the bay leaf into the candle flame as I watched the situation being burnt away and it is no more. And that's what you're visualizing. This is your intent of what's going to happen with you casting this spell using bay leaves. You can cast a circle and do this inside a circle. Of course, any kind of magic, you know, you are opening yourself up, and casting a circle protects you. You can work, so you're working inside your circle. So that's up to you, however you do your magic. Some people don't do it, you know. I personally do it. So you could do that as you wished, and then you would burn. You would light your bay leaf, hold it over a proper bowl that's not plastic, because you know you've got hot ash falling in, and you would hold it over the bowl and let it burn, and the ashes fall into the bowl. When the ashes have fell into the bowl, you would take an eggshell. Now, if you don't eat eggs or you're vegan, you need to go and borrow an eggshell from somebody, wash it out, dry it, because you don't want salmonella. Some people boil them just for 8 minutes or 8 minutes, something like that. You can boil it and then just let it dry on the side. You could pop it in the oven and just let it dry out completely, because you want it to crush easily. So this has been washed and dried, and you would take your ash from your bay leaves, which are obviously would be all crumbled up in the bottom of your bowl, and you would tip it into the eggshell. And again, you are visualizing the situation is gone. You know, the boyfriend or the girlfriend that's causing you grief, you know, maybe it's aggro who's got the children, or, you know, all the different, there's loads of different things that you get thrown at, that get thrown at you in life. and you're visualizing that situation. So if somebody's cursed you and you know full well you're picturing their face and the curse has burnt away, and then you put it inside the eggshell, and at the end of it you would end your thoughts, or you could shout it out loud with, it's gone, it's done, it is no more, something along those lines. And then you would crush the eggshell, and then you would go outside away from your home. Do not bury the contents of this in your home. You would go outside and you would bury it. You could dig a hole and bury it. If you wish to dig a small hole at the edge of a cemetery and bury it. So, you know, if you work with a certain cemetery for your graveyard dirt and things like that, you could take it to the edge, be respectful, just pop it under the ground, knowing full well that the spirits that reside there will make sure that that stays put and it's not coming back out. You know, all those sorts of things. Anything with energy, it powers up anything and it makes it potent. It makes it more, it makes it stronger. It makes it more potent. So you could wash it away in a river. If you went to the river, an eggshell is not going to pollute, and you've took the ashes, they're inside, they're crushed in the eggshell. There's nothing there that can pollute, and as you drop it in the river, you'll watch it wash away, and it's done, it's gone, the curse is gone, the situation's gone. And that is a 5-minute witchy tip on removing quick curses. I'll say quick curses. You know, when somebody perhaps who isn't quite as powerful as yourself, or, you know, it's not a major situation. I think with a really, really big curse, you could be looking at a long time to remove that sometimes. This is just kind of a little witchy tip on the negative things that get chucked at you, nasty thoughts, evil eye, you know, on a sort of smaller scale. So I hope that this was helpful. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. If you wish to see more videos like this, there's horror, there's witchcraft, there's Halloween, there's heavy metal, tattoos, all sorts of things on this channel, and everything's in the playlist. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.